Hello, hello, and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Welcome, one and all. Happy October. It's Wednesday. We have made it to the new month. My God. October already. Hope you guys are doing well. It's Wednesday, which is the day that I choose the Sunday's video. I was originally going to make a video on the new tree stuff in 5.7, but I've seen some videos already on it and they seem pretty good. I think the time I spent is not enough for me to justify making a video on it, but maybe I will do a video on the new spline stuff. Just kind of showing how to use the nodes and all that kind of stuff. The one that I could do union, difference, all that stuff, which are pretty cool. So, might do that. We will see. Other than that, where is the current? The current straw poll results. The current straw poll results are 3 p.m. Pacific. On Sunday. So, either this Sunday or next Sunday, we will be playing Layers of Fear. Probably next Sunday. Probably next Sunday. My guess. But yeah, 3 p.m. on Sunday is the current winner for Layers of Fear. I can't wait, and I did a search, like how long does it take to actually beat Layers of Fear? Because like, am I gonna beat it or not? It's like 3.5 hours. So it's like I guess I'm supposed to beat it. Layers of Fear, 2016. Yeah, the Layers of Fear main story is 3.5 hours. Main and sides is 4.5 hours. Completionist I'm not doing. No way in hell. But yeah, Layers of Fear 2016. There's another Layers of Fear apparently. Why are there 2 Layers of Fear? I don't know. Layers of Fear 2016. Probably 4.5, 5 hours is probably how long it's going to take me, because I'm probably going to be scared out of my mind to do anything, is my guess. I don't know for sure, but it is my guess that I'll be slow on doing anything. I don't actually know what the gameplay is. I only played 20 minutes of it at one point. It had some spooky things happening back in 2019 or whatever I last played it. I'm like, yeah, that's enough of that. Yeah. That's what it is. Let me see. Layers of Fear. Oh, sorry, 2017. It was 2017 when I last played it. Hey, Daryl, welcome in. How's it going? Doing well. Headphones only? I have headphones. They're just not plugged in. I have headphones, see? Maybe? Maybe headphones? I don't know. It's a very audio like experience. I don't know, 3.5 hours to 4.5 hours average. So it says main story leisure is like 5 hours. Yeah, so that's probably what I'm gonna be doing. Probably like 5 hour mark. So I'll try to beat it. If I don't shit myself during that stream, we will see. And we'll go from there. Yeah, that's how we'll do things. Only way to play a horror game? No, the best way to play a horror game is to not play it. That's usually my way of doing it. Is just if you don't play it, it can't hurt you. I like that solution. Why would you go with that solution? You just don't play it. I guess I'm supposed to. So today, I wanted to finally bring in the portals. We have 2 portal packs, actually. We have this one, and we have this one. I think this is the one that we got for free at one point. And then the other one I bought. But I don't know if I should bring in both or should bring in one. I think this is the one that I bought on sale, and I really like the stylized nature of it. But I want to bring in, yep. This one's kind of, bring him in. This is Dyson Sphere. I mean, some of these are not portals at all. That's cool. Because we need the portal kind of, the boss portal, right? The boss portal, we need to have something more interesting. Also, where you just go into the dungeons, maybe, just make things more interesting. So maybe I will bring in both, because some of this stuff is pretty cool. So maybe like this could be the boss portal, and this could be like just next level portal kind of thing. So maybe I'll bring in both. Won't hurt. It's just a matter of time. Okay, let's bring in both. After all that, I'm just bringing in both. Back to project. There it is. Add to project. You need to check out the gameplay for Isla. Incredible horror game. Yeah, those words don't usually go together. Incredible and horror game. As someone that doesn't like horror, period, game or otherwise, I don't know if I can agree with you. Just throwing that out there. Just don't. Yeah. But I did say I will play it. I didn't want to say that I'm going to play it, but people were asking me to play it, so I was like, fine, I'll do a horror. And I think people just want to hear me scream, which I don't think will happen. Incredible idea and lighting, then. You still put the word incredible in there for a horror game. Look, I don't disagree with you, right? It could be a very great game, just not for me. Is it on Steam? It's a sale going on. Hello? See, I'm not good with any kind of shooter stuff. I'm hoping that Layers of Fear has nothing that I need to like. Actually, you know what? I don't know what I prefer, because I'm terrible with shooters. I used to play them like in college, but that was the last time, pretty much. I don't know what I would prefer if Layers of Fear was combat oriented or sneaking oriented, because I think I don't want either one. I don't know what I want out of Layers of Fear. My hope for Layers of Fear is why are there two? That's my only question. Why are there two? There's a VR one. Jesus Christ. Like, and I don't see I don't remember seeing a gun, so you know. You know what I want it to be? I wanted a puzzle horror game. I hope it's a puzzle horror game. That's what I want. I've decided. Can this be a puzzle horror game? Yeah. Yeah, I have how many minutes? 0.5 hours on record. Yep. We're gonna have you be the next King Wolves. What is Wolves? What is Wolves? There's Portal VFX. Where's the other two? Portal system. Portal VFX. Both those to migrate assets. Yes. Hey, Loki, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. No, I don't want to try suffering. That sounds horrible. I do not like horror. No, thank you. I'm an RPG guy. I like RPG games. Give me give me cool loots and RPGs. That's my kind of thing. You out of crunch and feeling good? I'm sorry you had to go through crunch. Just streamer for horrible games only. A lot of screaming. I don't remember the last time I've screamed. Like when I get a horror games, like I get quiet and just, you know, try to look away. I don't scream, so I don't know how entertaining this is gonna be, but people wanted it, so. You didn't have a game with jump scares, to be fair. No, the cheap. I mean, are jump scares scary? Debatable. They will spook you, but are they scary? I would argue that jump scares themselves aren't scary. It's the sudden, super loud sound that comes out of a very quiet atmospheric scenario. That's the scary part. You can spook someone with just that, minus the visual. So I think it's just the sound is just startling. But I don't know if it's scary. Startling, yes. I don't know. I'm weird in what I find horror. Like I can watch horror games fine. Like I remember I was watching, who was I watching? I mean, I would put my money on watching Markiplier play PT, I remember. And I stopped watching that, not because it was scary, but because I hated the sound of the child crying or the baby crying. Like, I am weird. I'm weird. Ooh, here we go. So these are the first portals. That's pretty. That just... Oh, it has like a parallax effect in here. It looks like fire. Oh. I'm sure you can swap all these images out. Well, that's cool. I do like the light. I assume this is this one. Yeah, I assume it. Oh, it's a freaking blueprint. Oh, there's the light. Oh, it's not a light function. Really? It's not a light function? Or is it? There it is. That's the light function. Light function is on the spotlight. I was still looking at the point light. Yeah, I was like, there has to be a light function. What do you mean? There's no way they're doing this without it. Hey, Ripin6, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I did too. This is the free one from like a few months back, I think now. You're all about fantasy genres? Anything with adventure? So this game was a departure for you? Yeah, I like fantasy. I like magic fantasy. I'm not much for yeah, this is cool. I'm not much for well, not that. Oh, that's not spooky at all. That's just a silhouette of a guy. No parallax effect on this one, though. You also see the gear. Oh, you see the gear in all of them? You see the gear in all of them. Can you hide the gear? Probably. Look, there's another guy. Yes. He almost looks like he's walking because of the little wobble. Definitely try to see if you can change the images. Yeah. What are your thoughts on... I don't know what the word Sinti is. I can't tell you my thoughts because I don't know what the word is. A lot of them are very similar, just have, but slightly different, right? Because I think this one's very similar to that one, right? Which is similar to I think another one that we saw. I was looking at like this part. But they're cool. Ooh, this one's bloody and horror. probably for the best then. Okay, fair enough. So these are cool. Let's take a look at the other ones. Boom. Why does this have a third-person character? Why? Why is it using third-person map stuff? Still compiling shaders. Okay, now it's finished compiling shaders. So this has like a little bit more. I mean, what is this layout? It's weird. This has some cool effects to even just use outside of portals. Cyclone. There's a portal to go down, although trippy. We have an arch gate. Wait, is that? Is it not a full circle or full? Why is it not a full oval? You might as well have it be a full oval. Right? Like, if you're gonna take the time to do this, even make it the full thing so people can use it, you know, on the ground and not on the ground. Just saying. I like this. Is pretty cool. I like this thing. I don't know where I'm going to use it, but it's cool. Teleporter hole. This is what I was like looking at. I was like, oh, this is cool. We have the door portal, which is a plane with a portal effect on it. Yes, Karnak, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Twist Eddie. These names. If you change the color in this, this is just going to become a butthole. Yep. What? Why doesn't that not scale? When your effects aren't built for to scale. Why are things not built to scale? I wish, you know what? I wish I could get a pack, try it, and then like there's a refund policy. I think that's what Epic needs to introduce, is a refund policy for packs, honestly. Not to say this is bad, but like if I wanted to scale it and that was like a big thing for me, I'm a little I mean, this one was cheap. Okay. This pack was on sale and for like $3, I believe, or $4. So if not a, didn't really like lose money. Like, oh my god, this is the one that the other one we're looking at, which is the one we got for free for the month at one point. But just saying. Like, it's cool effects, but scaling is kind of big. Does the other one scale? Like, why is it like this? Why is it 0.04 scale right now? 1. Wait. Why can I not scale this? So this one also you cannot scale. Why? No, you tell me why I cannot scale you. That's such a script. Oh, it's based off the scale variable. Why? Okay, it can scale though. Why don't you just... Instead of using the scale variable, what you can do is get the actor scale 3D and just take the, like, either one of the axes or take all of them and get the average and plug that in. But it scales. Fair enough. Yeah, this pack and the Nagra does scale correctly. Are you talking about this one? Yeah, we got it figured out. I mean, this is the free for the month one. Go for this month? What portal one for this month? There's no portal one this month. There's no portal pack here. Hey, Sermon, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. If you're talking about this, it's not a portal. It's a sphere. It's just a sphere. I think it's called the orb. Okay. Well. So we have all of these portals. Cool.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
You haven't checked out the Fab free stuff for a few months? Go grab your free stuff. Like today's freaking devlog that got released is the most popular devlog I think I've ever done. Pretty much. It's insane. Right? Three out of 10 for a devlog is insane. And guess what? It's thanks to this pack, this environment, that was one of the free for the month stuff. Hey, Zebra, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Go get it, and just, you know, when you need to, use it. This is insane. All of this is insane. Even average view duration, despite it being lower, you know, than average, it is still higher compared to regular devlogs. Insane. Got some gray socks. Your cats keep attacking your feet. You assume they are little creatures? I mean, they're cats. Of course they're little creatures. If you're a learning dev, the free stuff adds up immensely over time. Yeah. If you're not a learning dev. Like, if you ever do game jams, like for stuff like that, they're fantastic. They're just fantastic. Get it. Always get it. I should do one soon? Why? I don't ever have time to do game jams. Why does this always come with this gear thing? Out of curiosity, what is the point of this gear? Where's my viewport? Why is this gear here? Why is this that mesh even? Like, oh, the hell? What in the world? Oh, it's supposed to be looked from this side? Is that the... I was looking from the wrong side. It's just better without the gear. Why is the gear there? Which pack was set that you were saying was free? Well, no, it was free. Are you talking about the portal one? The portal one was free a while back. Are you ripping sticks? There's also my world in the what's it called? In the like comments and stuff. Is that also you? I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, but I don't know why. There's also a my world account, which I think is different. It's definitely a different icon. Or something like that. Anyway. May I list of parts for your Windows build? Almost have it ready to buy. Nice. May I pour like that from Crash, Niagara, gas effects? To give you hours? I mean, that's pretty good. The one you were saying that you used? Oh, for like the environment? Oh, I think it's Isometric World is the environment that I used. Yeah, let's actually here. Let's put this. Let's think about this. What do we want to use? So if you, I don't want you. Don't want you. Right now we're looking at probably the first one for the, like, start the dungeon portal. They don't look nearly as cool in daylight, I will say, but this was like the first one's like just the cool one. I think it's gonna be the first one. I think it's almost definitely gonna be the first one. What the hell? Why is this one like off? Looks like an offset. Um, ooh, look at this. There's clouds on this one. Pretty clouds. This one actually fits the one I'm using kind of well. The environment that I'm using kind of well. That's the spooky one. Okay. Let's start with this one for like the start game. Yep. So what I'm gonna do is review. Start game. Yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be different ones for different worlds, but definitely I want one for the boss portal, and I want one for like the main like go to the next level one. At least for now. What I'm gonna do is just change the parent class. Let's get rid of you. Let's drop this. Rotation's back. Just like so, and then do 125, 125. 125. How thick do we want it? Yeah, it's fine. So now we have this. Probably should make it bigger. To 200. Yeah, that seems better. All right, so now, it needs to be where I cannot go behind the portal. It needs to be where I cannot go behind the portal. There we go. Excellent. How is it getting you change those textures insides? I have no idea. First time using the pack. Make it so where if you get too close to the player, it gets sucked into the portal. No. That means you might like walk by there just to check it out and just then start the dungeon run now. Yeah. Yeah, that's the environment one. Yep, that's the one. You know what? Let's do the boss portal one. And then boss portal one. Let's go player. It's all tax stuff. Escape menu, active item. What is this? Oh, this is the save load testing. Yeah. Where am I? Oh, here we go. Boss portal and unlock screen. There we go. Let's go to the blueprint for it. And we can do one for the shop as well. And we can do all these. They're going to leave the gig too? Is the portal in it? No. I think it's cleaner this way. So this is the current boss portal, quote unquote. Let's go ahead and swap this out. Which one do we want to swap this out with? Let's go check out the portals one more time. What is going to be the boss portal? I mean, this one's not bad for a boss portal, the fiery one. Actually, this one right here. This one's good for a boss portal. This is portal 8. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be red. So let's go change this to portal 8. Hell yeah. The only thing is I'm going to change how it spawns in. I'll figure that out. This plane, I can go away. This we can go ahead and scooch down, and then let's make this a bit bigger. Actually, the size of it is pretty good. Size of it is fine. But one thing I am noticing, these don't face the camera, right? Is it, do we want it to face the camera? Let's ignore the light direction, but I know they didn't face the camera. Yeah, because they were on the ground, but this is a portal, so maybe it would look nicer if it faced the camera. So we're checking. No, I think I still prefer to be lined up. Yeah, just because things were a certain way doesn't mean that's it. That's the hard, definite how we're gonna do it. So, gotta try, gotta experiment. So let's go ahead and here I'm just gonna bypass any checks real quick. And then I need to remember. Aha. So, okay, a couple of things. First of all, we do need to angle At the very least, like this. Two, you really just don't see like that cool red so much on this one. Right, that inside effect you just don't see very well. Is it a swingers club? You don't have to experiment? Who said this wasn't a swingers club? I don't see a sign saying this is not a swingers club. Swing away. Swinging is great. You're not, you know, you gotta have the joy in life to swing. Where is it? Where is it? Look. Look how happy all of them are. Swing is great. It's even named Happy Swing. If you double click the portal VFX, you can alter the shape to be a square instead of a circle. If you want it at the doorway. What? What do you mean? The portal is an effect. No? No, it just cut out. Cut off, Stormin. It's just cut off. This specific mesh is empty, which is the gears, which we've removed. No, there's no shape thing here. You probably added this one. Why don't we see anything here? Oh. Okay, there you go. Yeah, you modify it here. But this is also a plane, so you can't even modify it here. What I want to do is, why do we, right? This is clearly, you don't see through this. Right, you don't see through this one. So let me take a look at this one then. Can I make it so we don't see through this one either? Probably not. Is this ring? But you know what we could try doing? Hold on, give me back the blue one. Which one's the darkness one? Background? Can I just copy this here? Haha! I turn off distortion because we don't need that anymore. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Now the one downside to having the background, the downside to having the background is like I disappear. Oh. Well, I disappear here as well. Except until I would go all the way here, which is pointless. If I turn off the distortion though, oh, then I see myself. Huh. Change the color of the background, make it more, yeah. Hacky would assume we know what we're doing. True. Although, are all hackers know what? Do all hackers know what they're doing? What do we want? What do we want, and how do we want it? Those are the questions I need to answer. Why is this in the HUD blueprint? Oh, it's because this is what executes on it. Yeah. Because it's a button on the HUD. Yeah. I remember. Was it this one? So this is angled slightly. Hum. Also, let's go ahead and get rid of this freaking gear thing. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Are you gonna have it pop up in the middle there? Aren't you going to put it on the wall where? No, this is for when you spawn the boss portal. When you're done killing enough mobs, you spawn it yourself. So it's gonna be wherever you are. I don't know. What's the solution to this? I guess it's better to see myself through it, right? Oh, I'm gonna take this vortex, pop you over here. You don't even see the vortex. Oh, because it's a second vortex. That's why. Spawn count 1, spawn times 0. What's the goal? I haven't figured it out yet. I like how it looks. The problem is I like how it looks freaking here, right? But that's because it's dark behind it. But I can't have it just be dark behind it. Is there a way? Is there a way to enable negative lights? Could have sworn I remember seeing negative lights as a thing. When you spawn, maybe you could have the animation where they walk in right after spawn. I don't want to immediately just spawn. If you walk in right immediately after, then I feel like there's no point. Hey, Cludas, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Why not a radial gradient with black unlit? Now, the problem is, right, you don't see, like, any of this stuff well. Like, it's just... I want it darker in this area. That's what I want. Wherever it is. But, hold on, let me see... I wish I had negative lights.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Oh, what's this? Emit black light, is that a thing? No, so a negative light in some programs literally removes light information. So instead of adding light, it removes light. It's like creating a black hole. It's not natural, it's not realistic, but it's a creative thing you could do. Now, nope. Doesn't work. For what even that demo's doing, that's Unreal Engine 4, to be fair. I want a negative light. It's like a post-process, but localized in space. Oh yeah, I could try post... The problem with the post-process volume, though, that is a good suggestion, though, is it would also affect the portal. All right. Hey Leo, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. But it's not a terrible suggestion to give it a whirl. Make this a spiral. No. Cone, cube, curved stairs, cylinder, linear stairs, sheet builder, spiral, tetrahedron, volume. What? Why? Where's this? Just a sphere. I just want a sphere. Why can't I just have a sphere? Why do we have a tetrahedron out of all things? Why does it say sphere when I choose tetrahedron? It's a sphere. Also, having post-process effects be a set of stairs is funny. I guess the tetrahedron builder is the sphere. Infinite Unbound? No, I don't want to do Infinite Unbound. You're annoyed slightly. You might have to convert objects to actors potentially, but also maybe not. Why would you need to convert it to actors? You think? Hmm? Color grading, gamma. Excuse me? Oh, it's one of these that you have to be inside of. I don't want it unbounded. No, I want just this area darker. I want just this area inside of this sphere to be dark and everything else be fine. I want a color correct area. Color correct region plugin, it's the opposite like you want. Oh, is it a plugin? Is it built in? Oh, yeah, that's what I want. I have this at work, but I, for some reason, thought this was proprietary. I don't know why. Not proprietary, not built in. Yeah, that's what I use at work. I didn't click that it's not the same thing. Spawn actor class and any sort of trace functions do not exist on the base object class, even if you use external actors as world context. Well, there's no, the object cannot exist in the world, so of course it wouldn't have any trace to it. It's not an object in the world. You can only have actors in the world. Yeah. That's what I wanted. That's what I'm used to. Wait, hold on. What was the thing that I was using just before? It wasn't called color correct? Region? Oh, it was a color correct region. No? Hold on, what was it? What was it? The one I was using before called? But this is what I'm used to. Yeah. For anyone that doesn't know about these, this is cool. This is what I wanted. So now we can go to global, gamma. The only thing is, right, it affects everything in there, including me. Is there any way for it to exclude things? You can exclude, really? Hold on. I've never tried. How do you exclude? Scroll down. Per actor. Oh. Exclude selected. Oh, I like it. Okay. Ooh, but, how do you add the... Okay. Hold on a second, but... Wait. I cannot add a color correct region here, though. Yeah, you could spawn it. But then you would need to spawn it and then... Okay, let's try this. On construction script, we can do that. Is it an actor class? Probably. Spawn actor from class, or is it spawn color? No. Actor from class. Well, hold on, but if I spawned this, setting up the settings for this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh. Yep, I was like, as soon as you said create a new blueprint, I was like, I know exactly where you're gonna go with this. I was like, yep. Yeah, that's a good idea. Dude, Christ, this has so much. Hold on. Oh, but I can't drag this into the world. It was such a good attempt. Hey, Kazuki, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. No, you can't drag these into the world. How's the funny car roguelike going? Going well. Going well. how does one... Why is it an object subclass? You can't even select a parent class. So color correction does get me what it... Color correct freaking in... yeah, they didn't enable bloopers in this freaking CBP class, exactly. So it gets me what I want in terms of visuals, but we can't customize it, nor can I spawn it configured. So let's go back here. Here. Let's see if this even works. Yeah, that's where we're gonna looking into it. What is this? We're setting up the portal, like a portal that appears for the boss. And what I want to have is that the area around it is dark, but I need to exclude the player from it, and I need to spawn this thing in. Because right now, like, it's cool, but I need to be able to exclude things. And I need to be able to spawn it automatically. So even if I don't exclude the player, I need to... Yeah, I need to control this. So if I just go ahead and show only modified, can I do set gamma, get color grading settings? There we go. Break. We want global. Break. And then we want gamma. Set. Well, hold on. We need to do. You. Okay. Make color grade settings. Set members in color grade settings. And we want to do global. Then we do sets members in here. Then we do gamma. That goes in this one. There's probably a better way of me doing this. Sets sets. Oh, this is just a vector 4 struct. All right. Okay, so if I change this gamma to be 0.25. Let's also make this a little bit cleaner because we're going to need a reference to it anyway. Promote this to variable. This is going to be color correct region. We'll find out how this all works shortly. I have to exclude the mobs also? No, this is after everything's dead. And if the mobs get darker, it's fine. I just need to... First, let's start with working on getting spawned automatically, and then go from there. As a lazy guy, I would say that looks pretty good. It doesn't look bad. For sure. Yeah, I can control all that stuff. So we're gonna make it bigger, smaller, faster. Set actor scale 3D. So right now the scale on this is 25. Let's start with that. So if I got, let's move this over. It looks like it works out. What's the difference in the settings? What's the gamma 1.0 for alpha, there we go. Okay, good. Okay, good. Next, I want to. Where's the fall off? What the hell is the fall off called? I forget. Oh, let's turn off. Only. Inner, outer. Is it the outer one that I need to? Or is it inner down? I think it's inner. Oh, no, it's not that. It's fall off. That does not look like it's increasing the... Oh, we can do this. Okay. 0.1. I feel like the fall off is the opposite of what I expect it to be. Like, I feel like if I increase the fall off value, the fall off should be longer, not shorter. Like, I feel like that's reversed. That's cool. You can't go too small, though. Get region. No. Oh, I can just do set all off. Oh, I want it. Hmm. Okay, it looks like a mix of Doctor Strange Portal with some Kool-Aid. Do you like Kool-Aid? Is that a good thing? You find cool on the player too? Yeah. It's not bad. I do want to remove it from the portal though, for sure. So I want to turn on enable per actor CC. So we want to turn that on. I love it when this no longer snaps to the same line. I appreciate you, Unreal. I appreciate you. The squares are giving it some sort of optical illusion. A little bit of an illusion. That's what you thought with the blue one? Look like the snowy mountain scene? I can see that. I can see this be definitely like a icy, snowy one. For sure. Once we have this setup going, like even here, I will probably want to I might want to set it up to be a function library down the line. Set per actor CC mode to be exclude selected actors. At some point, we're going to add dark ichor floating from it, right? Maybe? Keep watching to find out. Is this gonna work? Is it a soft? Is this the right one? Oh, it definitely looks a lot better. So without it, let's take a look at it without it. Yeah, so it looks a lot dark. Is it me? Hold on. Just... Screenshot. Plug it in. Yeah, it looks the same. Well, let's find out if it works in the player. Let's... Get player pawn. That work? No, I didn't do a player. I did it on the portal itself. That didn't do it. Okay, player pawn doesn't work. Set per actor. Yeah, it's just called actor selection. That's just the one. You can set to it. You can only set and get it. What we could try doing is player pawn, cast to BP player. And then we use this instead. List of actors that get affected by the or ignored by the per actor CC. Yeah. Your music makes you think we're trying to return to the One Ring. What if we are? What if we are? We'll check source code, it's fine. It says exclude selected actors. I set it to be exclude. Give me the length of this just to confirm that it's being even added to it properly. 2. Yes, it is. So it is. Hum.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
I feel like he's so dark right here. I think it's just that it feels like there's no the transition feels like not smooth enough on him. Because I feel like here he should be brighter. And I think if he was brighter here, I feel like it would be fine. Or maybe what I need is to increase the red light. And if it's more red in that area, maybe it'll be fine. It is not ignoring itself. If your phone is on a magnet, it can't get a call. I mean, I've never tried to put my phone on a magnet. I'm still using that. No. Put me back. And what do you mean by you think it's static, Cludos? What do you mean by that? To what part exactly? It can't be set except an editor. Well, to be fair, here on this one, right, it's not set for this portal, and I set it for the portal, and there nothing has changed. Delete. Oops. Right, so this is it's set. So let me undo it. It's set. If I press delete, nothing has changed. So Add the floor. It works. It works to the floor. I could try. You know what? We can try adding the floor. How can we get the floor? Yeah, that's a good way of doing it. Trying it. Test. Get all actors with tag. Test. Static mesh actors. Get. Yeah, doesn't work. Okay. So be it. So be it. We cannot do the exclusion. Which is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You already done plenty. So here's the right. So the fall off is not exponential. It is right. This is like not a smooth fall off. Is there any way to make the fall off smoother? We can do this. We can do that. We can do something like this. Make it smoother. So we can change, instead of the fall off, we will change the inner. Inner. Let's say 0.2. And we'll change the scale to 60. Hmm. 0.1. See, now that's a lot better. Yeah, I increased the radius a little more. But now it's almost like a concentrated like effect, and you can see it's darker here, but I think this is starting to go more in the direction that I want. I'm gonna change the scale to 100. $100 is way too big, but the transition's a lot better. Let's go in between. 80, 80, 80. Is the stencil's ID used by color correct to identify actors? If you limit it to 10 by 10, min max. What? Okay, that's not bad. You put your character mesh with a stencil 10. Oh, you could do like... Oh, you use stencils in the color correct. It's fine. We make do with this. what we're going to do instead is we're going to crank up that red light from 75 to 750. Perfect. Look at my character. Look at that beautiful glow on him. No, not actually. That's a little bit better. What I wanted to do was really have like a strong red light here on him, and that's kind of doing it. The ultimate boss portal, Lumen. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's a good question. Hold on. Is there any way for me to... Is there any way for me to see the light? I know what we could do. No. I know what we could do. We could... Let me... You. No, it's above the ground. It's above the ground, but for some reason it does look that way, doesn't it? It looks like it's on the ground, but it's very clearly above the ground. If I move it up... Oh yeah, that does help that effect a little bit. Yeah, I'm still red. There you go. That's pretty red on me. If you want to boost the character, you could output the lighting channel 1. Ooh, that's a thought. That's an interesting thought. What if we just have an extra white light on the character? I'm probably too strong, for sure, right? But that was an interesting thought. Probably, okay, I'm gonna decrease the radius on this. Let's start with this. I mean, that looks pretty cool. Why does it look so red here? It's so not red, like, here. Why is it so red on this side? Specifically. Hold on. All right, so we have the two positions of the lights there. Okay, well, why does this behave differently? Right here, I'm definitely white. Was it affected by the other lights? Was it because I had both of them in the level? It was because I had both of them, so that's why it was redder here, because I think it was reaching from the other one as well, somehow. But it's now makes me, you know, shine. So what we can do is still make this a little bit red. Drop it down a little, a little bit. What if I move this down? Oh, that's a good idea. I should probably uncheck that. Yep. Yeah, so this is somehow better now. No, it's not casting shadow. We're good. It's not casting shadow. He's not those. Right, this light, this is the, like, directional in the level, pretty sure. No, that looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and now I'll put myself back over here, and now let me give myself a lot of damage. I mean, let me learn to be good at my own game. I have improved myself in the game. Oh, it doesn't. I can't attack when I do it that way. Okay, hold on, let me go through here. Oh. Okay, I think I need to why is it like up in the air now? Let's see. Because it gets the actual location and then offsets it, but it doesn't go move up. Oh, always spawn, ignore collisions. That's probably what it is. Okay, so now we need to get it up higher, but dear God, that is We might need to adjust the light now. Or the the color correct radius. Let's move this up 100. Also, at one point, I realized that I don't need to do this. If I want to get the player reference for just location, I just do get player pawn. Right? I just do that. I'm just so used to this one because a lot of times I need to get references that even when I do just get actual location, I still use that for whatever reason. Ooh, there we go. Okay, couple of things. Can I make it darker? And will it look good if I made it darker? Let's find out. Yeah, it definitely makes love with exposure. Excuse me? Gamma is a 0.1. If I put gamma at 1, it becomes normal. 0.5, it gets dark. 0.2, it starts breaking. 0.1, it really breaks. So really, I should make it, like 0.5 or something. Yeah, I think it's bloom. If I want to do that. I think it's on... I think, do I have the, wait, do I have the, is it the post process in the level? I don't remember. Let's find out. Yeah, post process volume. Bloom. Bloom intensity is a 2. Let's knock that down. Thank you. Let's put that back to where, you know. Yeah, let's put that back. And then that's because I'm doing this. Exposure is set to manual. Okay, so it's not changing exposure. I think I'm probably bloom. Yeah, I'm changing gamma. Hide the VFX specifically. No, it is the point light. It's the point light and the what's causing that still? No, I mean the point light was contributing there, but what I'm seeing here, I think, is the color correction then. Yeah, that's the color correction. So we cannot do gamma at 0.1. Let's do point. So this is default. We can do 0.4 or 0.45. We could try a different one. Offset doesn't look good. Let's not do that. Gain just looks... It is darker. Maybe try gain. Maybe we'll just try gain. Oh, sorry. I'm bad. I remember turning it off. Gain. Off. Go. Yeah. Actually, you know what I should do instead? Actually, no, that's not bad. That's not bad. I think I need to increase the light intensity now. Probably. But let's take a look. If I made the main light like 200 and then the character light only, are these things lit by lighting channel 1? Is that why it's getting brighter? So if I made the character 1 also 200, so if I made them both 200 potentially. Also, here, I'm gonna go in here. Yeah, let me freaking turn on the controller. That was me. Options, audio. Actually, leave that. Music. There you go. Problem solved. Why didn't I do this before? Because I'm too stupid to think of it. In case you were wondering. Yeah. The reason I didn't do it before is purely because I'm too stupid to think of it. Ooh, okay. Okay, so right, so that's right, but we just need to increase this to 200 and increase this to also 200. feel like why is it affecting so many other things? It's 0. This is lighting channel 0. Why is it affecting it? This is only 1. Even at 0, it doesn't really affect the character much. Okay, instead of that, then, I'm gonna get rid of this light. And instead, we're gonna increase this, which I feel like I still want to. And because I'm probably gonna forget, the light channel. Where's my sprite? Turn off 1 so I don't forget. And wonder why the hell it's behaving the way it is later. Press the wrong button. Where am I gonna go? Not the right place.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
I think we need to increase it even more. The red light. To really compensate for 500. And I know ads are playing, but just quickly. All ads are playing. Oh, that's better. I think that's better. What is the reference for Kylo Ren? I don't watch Star Wars. I think he's from Star Wars, right? You'll send it in Discord, Farron. Okay. Okay, let's say this is fine. Let's go from here. Okay, so couple of things. One, it is the same portal that is in here. It is this portal that gets spawned, which is fine, but what I want is for it to spawn in specific locations. I don't want it to spawn in a random spot around the boss anymore. So we're gonna do something a little different. Oh, I should have grabbed. Target actors with tags? I think you're going too far. Oh, right it is. What I want to do is something a little simpler. You know what? Not here. It's going to be on this one. All right, it's gonna be on this wall. Let's check it. Leave me alone, spider. I'm just checking this. Yep. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is maybe even change the scale of this. Could be cool. Yeah, could be cool. Could be cool. So we're gonna have the portal here. All right. And then, oh, it's absolutely from a pack. It's from one of the free for the month stuff from a little bit ago. I'm not that good. So your reference, Leo, was just a guy saying more twice. I mean, he did seem very passionate about the way he said more, but I feel like I was more passionate compared to that. So now what we're gonna do is adjust a few things. So this event interact is going to check get actor hitting game, and we're gonna do a branch, and as long as we are not hidden in game, we do this. But if we're hidden in game, it will not do this. I know, crazy. So let's confirm. So I should be able to go in here and go to the next level. Good. And if we come here and go at hidden game, oh, okay, so the light is off. Why is the light on here? Why is the light on an editor? I was in game. This is game. Why is the light here, but not here? I mean, this is what I wanted to be off. So this is the correct setup, right? But okay. So what we're gonna have it be is off by default, and then we're gonna have the boss trigger it to be on when we kill the boss. You know, listen, I know you're technically retired from acting, so I shouldn't be surprised when all your expressions are cinema quality. You know, it's because I watch all these movies and I really try to imitate art. It's how I get this good. For those of you that aren't here very often, the joke is I don't actually watch movies. Yep. So this, right, it finds a random location and was spawning the boss portal. Instead of all this, what I'm gonna do is, what's a good way of doing it? I can just do get actor of class and just get the boss portal of the level, or I can expose it. Let's just expose it. That would mean every single enemy would have this portal as a variable. Do I want to add this variable to every single enemy? Or do I want to just do like a... whatever. Next level portal. I'm gonna do this. And then here we just do set hidden in game to be false. I know, crazy stuff, very complex. So then here on you, we just there's a figure patrol route still on this that I'm definitely not using. There it is. Boink. So, no portal. Pressing doesn't do anything. Oh, I can't kill the spider because I didn't start in this level. No, I'm not watching movies, Chronic. I think it went over your head. Okay, so now let's go where the portal should be here. Can I get through it? I kill spider. Portal spawns. Oh, look at this beautiful glowing portal. And now it works. And now we should be in the Japan cyberpunk looking environment, assuming it loads. There it goes. Loading. I see it preparing. Ah! Beautiful. It works. Okay. Oh, that was my... that was the controller disconnecting. If I don't use it enough, I guess it disconnects automatically. Good to know. Thanking controller. So let's go ahead and... I'm gonna just make the portal a little bit smaller. Okay. So now we just need to do this for the other levels. You thought something when your PC broke? I mean, let's be honest here, bro. It might have. Right? It might have. Let's not rule that out. Get in game. And then we connected to the portal. No portal. Good. I can't attack him because of grumble, grumble, grumble. Where's my... He's gonna detach my thing. No, not you. Input mapping. Just do this. I have it so you can't... You have no ability to attack. If you're in the hub, but if you're not in the dungeon, it doesn't give you the variables to mark it as though you are. Yay! Look at that. Works great. You know what? Seeing the entire thing, I think, is the way to go. So, okay. So we know it's going to work. So I'm relatively safe not testing it for the other ones. What I'm going to do, though, is go back to the spider. I'm just going to move this up so you can see the entire thing. There you go. Looks good. Okay. Let's do it here. Come on. You can do it. This is a huge arena, I will say. I don't even know where I want to put it. Guess I'll put it on this side. Sound like a movie reference? I mean, look, there's enough movies that I wouldn't be surprised there's movie references just all for everything. Certain things have been said in, I'm sure, a movie somewhere. Not surprising one bit. Okay. You're done. Last one is Steel Claw. And we'll pop you over here. There you go. Okay. So now there's a portal in all the rooms that appears. That's a lot better. The stylistic you can do you can do it sounded like Rob Schneider and Adam Sandler movie. Oh, the you can do it sound like, oh, okay. That's probably what it's from. That is the reference I usually do from the golfing movie. Yeah. The You Can Do It is from what's the movie called? Happy Gilmore. You can find it real quick. Great quality. I know. I found the best only for you guys. You can do it. Yep, that was it. I know. Very exciting. But that is from Happy Gilmore. the reference. Okay, portals are in. Is there another place where I have portals? I could put these two also as portals. The progression shop and the boss shop I could put as portals as well. Which could be nice. Especially, and then the shop as well. There's also the shop. Technical name is golfing movie? You know, it's Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore is a great movie. I've seen it many times. Let's go. Gonna go play some games? Enjoy. You're being annoyed today? I'm sorry to hear that. I watched the new one? No, I haven't watched movies. I don't really watch movies. The past, decade plus. Like, I'll watch like one a year average, I think. Maybe two that I've blocked it out. I know I've watched one movie this year. Trying to think. I think I've watched literally one movie this year. So I think it'll probably average out to about one movie a year for me. Some maybe that are of my own choosing, I should specify. Because when I visit family and visit my dad, he has a movie on all the time on his TV. I don't really count it. Oh, was it? I forget. I couldn't tell you the name anymore. It was about a woman, a group of people that were NASA scientists. But it was during the segregation period, and so nobody was taking them seriously. And this was when IBM computers started to be a thing, and people were being replaced with computers. And then her math, like actual math, was better than the computer's math. And I forget the name of it. So the summary is probably terrible. Not probably, it's terrible. I'd look it up, but I don't remember the name of it. There was YouTube shorts about it for a while. I'm like, actually, this sounds interesting. And surprisingly, the only reason I saw it was because it was available for free online on like on a movie backup website, or not even movie back, just a backup website where they just collect a bunch of historical stuff. So that's cool. Okay, let's see. We need a progression shop. I just actually, you know what? Let's go to the folder and let's actually see them in context. We need a regular shop, a progression shop. So I probably don't want to do that one. I mean, this one's not terrible if I give it a background. But it's not great. This one just seems like a water one, like water icy one. This one looks like almost ominous. Okay, I'm not gonna do that one. More than likely not that one. This one's relatively simple, but I think that's the one we're using for the boss portal, so I don't want to use it. Actually, might as well close it already. Maybe that one for something. I'm kind of tempted to have this one be the shop. Okay, let's see. Which ones do I not want for sure? Definitely I don't want this one. I don't want this one. I think between these two, the left one's just better. I think if we give this one a background, it could work. So this is kind of what we have going. So how do we want to do this? Now, as fun as this one is, I'm not doing this spooky one. I could go with these two for you know what? I could use this one for the boss card shop. You know, it's kind of like it's on the red spectrum. I don't know why I said spectrum. It's red. It's not a spectrum. It's red. So I can maybe use this one for the boss card shop. And then I can use this one for the progression shop. Progression shop on this one? Yeah, maybe. You know, let's use this one on the progression shop. And then I think the store in the dungeon will be this one. And this will be the store. You can still see through it, which is fine for it. And you can see through these as well, or at least this one. But I'll probably give a background on this one, and same thing here. This has a background. Okay, let's use these. Go ahead, open. This is which portal? Oh, I already had it selected. 9. So, portal 9. Go ahead and tweak you.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Ta-da! I love that you can just change the parent, and then you're pretty much good. I mean, dang ads! You're not getting any ads. What are you talking about? You're on YouTube. You don't have ads. Silly Skronek. I didn't like that everything was frozen. It was like, everything okay? Yeah. We're fine. Everything's fine. Yeah. Do the same thing with this one. So this is portal 2. And we'll swap this one with portal 2. I don't actually need to rotate this. I just need to set this to be 100, 200, 200. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, the scale is freaking... This is so confused. 100, 200, 200. There you go. It's because of the scale. Silly scale. Tricks are not for kids. Tricks are for adults. Get off. You gotta hear about them and that makes you angry thinking about ads? I mean, that you gotta look at the inside for that one. That sounds like like something you should, look deep inside you about and give it a good think. Should you be angry about some ads that you don't even see, let alone? Probably realize that no, probably not. Oh, is this one? Have the border not hidden in game. Okay. Looks good, and we can go inside. Yep. Yay, it works. We'll obviously not have them right next to each other. With the actual hub, right? They'll be in different locations. These two might be like across from each other, but like they won't be like this. Your therapist says you're making progress. They're going to let you out soon. I mean, that's good. Progress is important. Everything takes progress. You know, you could even make progress. You can make progress for not making progress. That is still making progress. So, what I'm saying is, them saying you're making progress might be them saying you're making progress for not making progress. And you're not actually going to be let out soon, I know. Yeah. I had to be the bearer of bad news. Where is the shop? Why is the shop not under... how do I also tell it to change its freaking icon? Because that's not what it looks like anymore. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Let's load up a level with the shop to find where it is. Yes, progress. Yay, progress. Where are you located? Oh, you're just called the dungeon. You were in the same place. I just am blind. That checks out. Yeah, that checks out. Portal 5. Ooh. Pretty. Let's go ahead and kill you. And then let's go ahead and set you. This is 100, 200, 200. Yay! That should work. So now if we go to the hub, not that hub, come on. And we run around and try to find the shop room. Theoretically, it will be somewhere. Somewhere around here. I should probably... I turned on the mini map, but I need to control. at the controller, and I just don't want to do that. I did get one note about the scale of things, right? The scale doesn't really match, right? The size of the stairs is massive compared to him because we scaled everything 2x. And I agree with that entirely. So once for the like actual version that like I do, it'll probably just need to be a lot more tiled. I actually found the shop. Look at that. There's the shop. And if I give myself some cards. Yeah. Why do I have armor twice? Why do I have armor twice? I'm just not gonna worry about it right now. We'll deal with that later. God damn it. I kind of want to make a new hub. Like a more proper hub. Using the same like blockhead as the game here. Using this palette. So we'll see. We'll see. Might do that. But I think the portals are in for now. Now I have other things that I want to get in terms of effects. And maybe that's what we focus on this month. If I open up oh, yeah, here's the isometric world. This is the pack that I'm using. 4180. Probably converted from something other. That's why it's 80. But this was what I was thinking of. I think looking into using. No, this is the ones I was thinking of using. This is not the. These are like the ones I was thinking of using for like the different environments. But it wasn't this. Where's the other group? This one. So, right, I got this pack, right, for the little bit. But we have this stuff. All different kinds of attacks. Like, a lot of different kinds of attacks. Like, an absurd number of different kinds of attacks. From this pack. And they're kind of cool. So, we can make... new attacks or abilities or things of that nature. By new attacks, I mean new weapons. So we can make new weapons from this stuff. Potentially. Because it's pretty cool. And I also have this, which is also a bunch of really cool looking like ground attacks. All right, same thing. So new weapons or weapon upgrades, I'm not sure, but like these are really cool. All right, so I kind of want to use these. How we're gonna use them, I don't know. because it's supposed to be all passive. So if these are like active, but there is one thing, right, that I was considering doing a while back, which is adding actually active abilities to the attacks and like actual abilities. And so if we introduce something like this, maybe this will be the active abilities, and I'll have different cooldowns and all that stuff. So maybe I'll go full into that as well, which is pretty cool. Like the question I have for all of these is collisions. Do they come with collisions? Because I need specifically for them to detect if it hits something, because otherwise this is going to be a pain in the ass. For something like this is easier, but some of them are a little more intricate. So, this already, we grabbed already. We got this one for the music ones that we're already using, and hey, he's giving you away. So, yeah, we might go with these and check these out. Did I buy these? Hold on. I don't remember if I bought these. Or I was going to. I think I bought them, but I'm not 100%. Ground attack effects and ground attack VFX. Yeah, I did buy them. Good. So just add them right down to the project. Might as well. Let's do it. Load it. It seems like portal can pop up in any direction. Did you pick only portals that have two sides? What do you mean by any direction? The camera's always facing the same way. You mean like it can be like on this wall or on this wall for the boss rooms? Yeah, I haven't figured out a good system for that yet. I'll probably just pick a direction or something. Or you just, go out and look around the boss room once it's done. I don't know. Figure something out. They come at a random rotation. What do you mean by they come in at a random rotation? Like when I drag them in, they're not random. I'm not sure I follow. Why is it underscore ground attack VFX? No. Just get rid of this underscores, first of all. Your shop portal shows up where the shop is, but the room gets random rotation that spawns. So they come in at random rotation. Okay. I see what you mean. But it doesn't matter for those. In the end, it won't be rotated randomly anyway, so it's fine. I'm planning to not have it be rotating randomly. So it's fine. Mannequin, yeah, go away. Where's the ground tag? Ground attack. Move those over to migrate assets. Yes, I'm sure. Yeah, by having it not be rotated, I'll be able to control where I have stairs and not have stairs behind something where I don't want it to be. Things of that nature. But that's for like down the line when I revisit all that. You're also talking about that with the pillars getting in the way? Yeah, same thing. A pillars I'll probably keep, but just be able to hide them or, you know, make them transparent or something. Yep. How is it that I can't rename these because it already has its object? So you copied it properly, probably. Must have. So now we have ground tech effects. There we go. This is the rock lava one. Right, so this is like cool. So the one thing that is about this one, right? I could put all of these on the melee weapon and they would all work. Right? I could have this be like just the melee weapon is a fire sword. Or any of these really, right? They could just modify the melee weapon. None of them are for a projectile is the only thing. But whoa, what happened here? I don't know about this lightning ground attack one. It doesn't really read like lightning ground. It looked... Yeah, we'll ignore that one. We'll just... The blood one's cool. Right, this one's cool. So they would need to have like their own special effects, basically. Here's the demo. They're all ground attacks. They're all like melee weapon based. Right. This one's really cool. This one's also cool. I mean, they're all cool. I'll be honest, they're all cool. So, what am I gonna do for projectiles if I end up using this stuff? I have no idea. I don't know how this is all gonna work out. Out of curiosity, can you scale? No, you cannot scale. The middle explosion scales. But the blades going around don't go into the center. No one tries to scale their stuff ever. This one scales. Sort of. No, it does. It does. This one scales. Yeah, it scales too. So some of them scale. The one I really wanted to scale doesn't scale. Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. You? Oh, yeah. So, like, some of this stuff could be a boss ability, could be a weapon ability. There's tons of places to use this. So we'll need to figure out if I put these as like melee, like all melee stuff. Then I'll need to figure out a projectile version first, if it's going to be for the player and not for like bosses. I want to put these for the player though. Can't make it a child of something and then scale that? No, because it's already a child. It's already a component. Already scaling of an actor. If a particle system is not designed to move or scale a certain thing, then it's just not designed for it. Right? It might be like absolute movement or absolute rotation or absolute something that is not working, right? If I do like even 1.5 here, right, you can see that this goes around, but because of its age, probably, is my guess, it only gets there because it wasn't built to go all the way in the middle, which means this timing is wrong. So maybe I just need to increase the speed of it, or it could be something else for it to make it work. Also, you can see that here I have here you could, it's also the middle is kind of cleared up. Yeah, so there's like a few things that need to be figured out, right? On this one, once it's further away, you have the distance here to be further. But when it's closer, right, it seems like more packed because it is. So it's not, it would need to spawn more of those as well. So there's like a bunch of stuff you would need to do to make it scalable. It was designed for this, and that's all. It is what it is. But we'll figure something out. I want to put some of these as like attacks for the melee weapon, as like active item attacks, maybe, or just active item attacks, just active attacks like hotkeys and power up, or you know what I'm talking about. My brain's off. It's late. But I first would need to find projectile, like really cool projectile based stuff as well. So maybe we'll start tomorrow searching for some projectile effects that we can use as like active attacks. Like press a button, right? It does a certain projectile based one. And then go from there. Because if we can't find those, then yeah, figure something else out. Well, that's gonna do it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll be back tomorrow at the usual time. Yeah, I'm gonna get some rest. Have a good night, guys. Take care. Bye bye.